Hi friends, Namaste. This is Rajasekhar. Today we will do meditation and talk about some wisdom. We'll discuss. So basically, I'm going to initiate some topic. So please do work on it. Try to come up with your examples if you can. That will be like a collaborative session. So that is the objective. So I'll share my screen. Is my audio clear, friends? Can you please type? That will be really good. Can some of you do that? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kulasa. Thank you, Sapna madam, everybody. I'll share my screen. Share my screen. I'll start with screen sharing. If you, at any point, if you have any question, just raise your hand. That's fine. Based on time, I can adjust. So I'll start with the slide here. Yeah. Hope you can see this, friends. Yeah. Mohan, you can unmute and tell me if any issues. I cannot see much of other screens. So, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Mohan. Dear friends, first of all, I would like to say, my pranams to and gratitude to Brahmarshi Patriji, Pitamaha Patriji. The purpose of every person on this earth is to regale himself, herself with the highest possible enjoyment, entertainment, and enlightenment. No one needs to suffer. Okay. So, suffering is due to individual ignorance. So, we need to understand our suffering is due to individual ignorance, and all the human beings, to some extent, are suffering, even while health related or knowledge wise, to reach the higher levels, they're working on it. So we can crack it. We can crack it easily. That we will come to that. So this point we have to. So whatever a good point statement comes, just take it as I'll enjoy, I'll entertain myself, and I'll become enlightened. Just give that affirmation at least, even though you don't understand. Okay, that relieves your inner locks. So it will give you become liberated freely, and it will allow you to go to the next levels of your consciousness. So I'll go to next slide. We'll talk about it a bit more on this slide. and then we start a meditation. So I just wanted to explain this bit. I felt we should talk this. I'll just quickly share this and we'll start meditation. Before opening your eyes in the morning, in the half awake, half asleep twilight state, have you ever noticed how your mind generates creative solutions, deep insights, often bizarre, dreamlike imagery symbolism, while having an almost omniscient quality? Or 10 minutes into your morning shower, have you ever experienced a stream of Einstein like thoughts, striking like random bolts of lightning? Though German physician and philosopher Ernst Plattner officially coined this, the now he has given this word unconscious mind. These deep thinkers were highly aware that just below the surface of their conscious minds was a dormant volcano of powerful thought energy just waiting to erupt. So I have in this picture, we can see three layers. So let's say outer is a conscious mind, outer shell, and inside that subconscious mind and unconscious mind, the deep layers are there. Okay. Like an iceberg, there is a great deal under the surface of unconscious, everyday level of thinking, hidden from view, best known as the subconscious and unconscious. These powerful mind layers do much of our thinking's heavy lifting. Kind of like your laptop's RAM, CPU, quietly running 100 plus background processes as you browse the internet. Detailed in the chat I have given here. So you understand, right? Like IT geeks or IT people generally can understand, or anybody who's using computer. We do a lot of work behind the scenes, a lot of 100 plus background processes runs, right? A lot of happening. So same as that, we have to contemplate this picture. So simply, memory storage, serving as a kind of massive underground mental library, your subconscious, unconscious mind layers permanently store all of your memories, habits, behaviors, programming, deep-seated emotions, and really everything that you have learned and experienced up to the point in life. So everything goes into that deep layers. So this is called memory storage, like permanent. It goes to Akashic records also. So go to our permanent. We don't know that whether it is. We have seen that. We have listened that. So an incredibly powerful tool. Meditation is the secret to intelligently dive in, navigate, and effectively use this vast reserve of info to your maximum advantage. Hope you understand this. And the next one, creative insights. This is the last point. We will jump into meditation soon in a bit. Anyone doing creative work has experienced the power of these awesome mind layers. Unlike doing some basic, mundane, like arithmetic, conscious thought, getting fully friends, just are you seeing my full screen, or you're seeing presentation, right? Only presentation, right? I'm
Yeah,
on.
presentation. Yeah.
No text is disturbing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Basic and mundane, like arithmetic, conscious thought. Unlike doing something basic, getting fully immersed or in the zone while you are drawing, painting, writing, idea generating, creating, requires a conscious ego mind to take backseat and allowing the super creative deep mind to the surface. So those who are in this deep conscious areas who are creative means they are in that zone. They are not in that outer layer. they know how to go back in that space. When Albert Einstein was working on the modern theory of relativity, reports claim that he would lay down on the couch waiting for inspirational thoughts to enter his mind. There are many highly successful people who are on the record crediting meditation as their own secret go to technique for generating transformative ideas. While we all want to change in the world, the first thing that needs to change is us. Meditation bridges the gap wonderfully, upgrading our minds and reprogramming our thoughts to easily manifest whatever end goal we desire. With abundance, health, and happiness, just the beginning. Why meditation? The world's very best deep mind training technique, allowing us quick, easy, and ready access to the massive creativity deep inside and super valuable information tucked under the blanket of our conscious mind. So, friends, as you see, there is a lot of area, your freshly upgraded Superman subconscious opens up a whole new level of mind mastery, effectively multiplying your potential as a human being. Multiplying your potential as a human being. That means if you are in 1x, you will become 10x. Outward, you look same, but you grow exponentially. If you want that, you know what to do. While uprooting whatever limiting thoughts, beliefs, and anything else keeping you from fulfilling your life purpose. And meditation has no kryptonite. Okay, friends. So now let's go into meditation. Please close your eyes. Before that, as shown in this meditation posture, you can sit on the floor, you can sit in the chair, you can sit, if you are sitting on chair, if you want to sit longer, this posture is, you can keep some pillow behind underneath you, and that slant position in the right side photo will make you sit longer. You can sit normally also, it's on the floor also, but gradually, if you need some help, you can just, if at all, rather than sitting like this, you can just keep a little bit high, low, yeah, position. It's up to your friends. So there are a lot of positions, but you have to clasp your hands so that energy usually enters from our top of head and travel into. So just to read this posture, so who are new, uh, I'll play some music. Close your eyes. I'll play guided meditation by Patriji. Just 20 minutes. Then we'll go to another topic. But contemplate on what we have shown: conscious mind, subconscious, unconscious. Mohan, is that voice audible? Meditation guidance?
Yes, Salman.
Okay. Let me know otherwise. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think a voice is not playing. As you've seen the photo, I'll just play the I'll share again. Don't open your eyes, dear friends.
Meditation is the most important thing for every person every day. If you are a human being, and we are all human beings, so we need to do meditation. It's compulsory for us. Let us close our eyes. How do we do meditation? We close our eyes and become observers of our own breath. Our breath is our objective of attention. We have our breath, which is a natural thing in our body, which is a gift of our body, gift of our nature, gift of the whole nature, cosmic nature. Now we have to become one with the gift. We have to receive some of the other gifts from this gift of breath. So let us become one with the breath. When you are becoming one with the breath, you are slowly drifting into meditation. Meditation happens very slowly, but very perfectly, very steadily for every person who is ever interested in meditation. We have to be willing to do meditation. Where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is no will, there is no way. If you want to do meditation very badly, of course, meditation will come to you very quickly. It depends upon our intention. Please close your eyes and become one with your breath. That is the methodology. Don't open your eyes. For the next 20 minutes. Remember that we want meditation very badly. If you want it very badly, you will get it very quickly. The nature will see to it. The cosmic nature, the mother nature will see to it that you are provided with all that you want through the mechanism of meditation. We are into the lap of mother nature in meditation. You know the lap of physical mother. Now we have to experience the lap of the mother nature. We should go slip into the lap of the mother nature. That is what is called as meditation. That happens very pleasantly, very surprisingly when you are with your breath. We have our breath on one side. We have our mind's attention on the other side. Now these two sides of the same coin should meet together. That is called a meditation. The breath on the one side and the mind's attention on the other side. When the mind's attention becomes one with the breath, with the normal, natural, easy, soft breath, my dear friends, meditation happens. You are sitting in the lap of the Mother Nature. Mother Nature has got everything in abundant measures. It wants to give you everything, but you must sit in the lap of the Mother Nature. Meditation is the way to sit in the Mother's lap, the Mother Nature's lap. Just sit comfortably wherever you are, hands into hands, fingers into fingers, crossing the feet, closing your eyes, and becoming one with your breath. No chanting of any mantras. No thinking about a great master like Rama or Krishna. When you want to become a great master, you must stop thinking about others as great masters. If others can become great, you can also become great. If others can become like Jesus and Buddha, you can also become. You must become. You must stop chanting their name. You must start playing their game. Unless you stop chanting their name, the game of playing, the game of becoming like them will not start, will not begin. So don't think of any Ramas or Krishnas or Jesus or Buddhas. Just be with yourself. Now you are a Buddha, you are a Jesus, you are a Rama, you are a Krishna. Aham Brahmasmi. The Vedas say, I am that. I am that I am. That's where meditation begins. In the concept of I am that I am. Aham Brahmasmi. That is the beginning point of meditation. So, my dear friends, no chanting of any mantras, no keeping of any gurus or great masters in your mind. Your mind should be freed from all these personalities and should rivet itself to the normal and natural breath that is happening in the body for everybody. For everybody, the breath is the same. For everybody, the meditation is the same. For everybody, the meditation benefits are the same. Never ever open your eyes. For 20 minutes, we are into meditation. You will hear some nice music. Along with the music, kindly observe the breathing. Normal, natural, easy, soft, simple, tender, peaceful, tranquil breath, my dear friends. Your breath is your guru in the art and science of the practice of meditation. Become one with your guru. That is a good disciple. The mind should become a good disciple of the guru. And who is the guru? The breath is the guru. And who is the disciple? The mind is the disciple. The monkey mind. The worldly mind. The drifting mind. That is a disciple. It should become a disciple. Chela. गुरु का चेला बनना ही चाहिए. कृपया कोई भी आंखें न खोले. सांसों के साथ दोस्ती तथा सांसों के साथ मस्ती. मस्ती में झूम जाए हम सब. ना ही कोई सोच, ना ही कोई विचार. उच्छ्वास निश्वास के साथ एक होते हुए हम सब मस्त बन जाएंगे. अपने आप में मस्त. Become one with your breath, my dear friends. While I am playing the flute, you will become one with your breath. No thoughts whatsoever in the mind. No thoughts about the family. No thoughts about the neighbors. No thoughts about the future, about the past. When you are with your breath, there will be no thoughts at all because there is only place for one person. If you are not with the breath, then thousands of thoughts will come to you. If you are with your breath, no thoughts will come to you. No thoughts will bother you. That is the technology. That is the secret. Become one with your breath. Be with your normal, natural, easy, soft, simple, tranquil breath, peaceful. Establish your mind in the frequency of the breath, your own breath is your savior. You have to go to the savior to be saved by the savior. The savior is ready always, but you are not going to the savior. That's the whole point. When you close your eyes and when you are becoming one with your breath, you are going into the savior, and the savior is going to take care of you. Total care, wholesome care, absolute care. Never ever open your eyes. Becoming one with the breath and sitting like that for a long time, every day. Make it a regular habit. When you make it a regular habit, meditation will become a character of you. Meditation should become the characteristic of every human being. If you want to be called as a human being, without meditation, you are left as a human animal. Yes, you appear to be a human being, but inside you are an animal. But when you take a dip in meditation, the animal becomes a being. The human animal becomes a human being. And when you begin to teach meditation, the human being becomes a great human being, a master human being. Teaching meditation makes you a master. When you are a master, the only point for you is to teach meditation to those persons who want to learn meditation. For the next 10 minutes, you will not open your eyes. You will continue to be with your breath. Your normal, natural, easy, soft, simple, tender, peaceful, tranquil breath, my dear friends. The mind wanders here and there. But when you are with your breath, the mind cannot wander. The mind will not wander. The mind becomes steady. This is the experience of every meditator. You have to go to your breath. Your breath is waiting for you. Your guru is waiting for you. You have to become a disciple of your own guru. You means the mind here. The guru means the breath. The mind should go to the breath. The disciple should go to the guru. The guru will take you to the lap of the mother nature. Your breath will take you into the lap of the mother nature. And when you are sitting in the lap of mother nature will shower you everything, whatever you want. Health, wealth, peace, fulfillment, enlightenment, everything. Be with your breath, my dear friends. My dear would-be masters, my dear gods. We are all would-be masters. Today's disabled are tomorrow's masters. Tomorrow's masters are day after tomorrow's grandmasters. It goes on like that. Final 5 minutes. Be with your breath. Only 5 minutes more. No chanting of any mantras. No thinking about a Rama or a Krishna. We are ourselves gods. As much gods as anybody else. हम किसी से कम नहीं है. कृपया कोई भी आंखें न खोले. सांसों के साथ दोस्तानी तथा सांसों के साथ मस्तानी. 5 minutes more. Another 3 minutes. Be with your normal, natural, easy, soft, simple, tender, peaceful, tranquil breath, my dear friends. Another glorious 3 minutes. Every day is a day of meditation. For every person called as a human being. Either you are a human being or a human animal. A human animal is always frustrated. A human being is always fulfilled. The difference is meditation. Meditation makes a human animal a human being. Every human animal should become a human being. A human being is a god walking on the planet Earth. He's a walking and moving god. Final 2 minutes. Final 1 minute. Be with your breath. Only 1 more minute. Be with your normal, natural, easy, soft, simple, tender, peaceful, tranquil breath, my dear friends. Go and sit in the lap of the Mother Nature every now and then, every day. What more do you want other than the lap of Mother Nature? Your own breath will take you there comfortably, happily. Your breath is waiting for you to do your job of attuning yourself to the breath. That is your part of your job. Final 30 seconds. Final 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Kindly place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly remove your hands and you may open your eyes, my dear friends.
Slowly, you may open your eyes, dear friends. Hope you all enjoyed the meditation. So now I'll share my screen again. Before that, can I see everybody, most of you, for a moment? And I will start sharing my screen. I just wanted to say, see you all if I can. Just wanted to say hello. Can I request everybody? Let's be, I mean, if we can, otherwise, no rush. I'll start sharing my screen. I can't see you all again. You can put it off again. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Daksha ji, Yashoda, Sai Garu. Yeah, I'll share my screen. Mm. Yeah, share my screen. So we'll continue with the session again. So I think you can see my screen one. Yeah. So friends, we have, I can see many of you joined in between. So I just take you back quickly. So we spoke about conscious mind, subconscious mind, and unconscious mind. Recording or YouTube, it's available. So go through that. So in nutshell, most of the time we will be in our beta consciousness, conscious mind layer, but deep inside subconscious, unconscious minds are there, where there is a vast amount of information, where, it's like on the right hand side, there is a deep iceberg is there. That is where all the abundance, gold mine, we have to access it. And well, today's my intent to talk about is about the four agreements. So I'll quickly go through this. This book is published in 1997 in California by Don Miguel. So it's a Toltec Four Agreements book, my dear friends. This is a practical guide to personal freedom. Just quickly go through. I mean, we have less time, so I will very quickly go through these slides. Who are the Toltec? Toltec were scientists and artists who formed a society to explore and conserve the spiritual knowledge and practices of the ancient ones. They came together as masters called Naguals and students at Teotihuacan, the ancient city of pyramids outside Mexico City. Over the millennia, the Naguals were forced to conceal the ancestral wisdom and maintain its existence in obscurity. Now, Don Mughal Reyes, a Nagual from the Eagle Knight lineage, has been guided to share with us the powerful teachings of Toltec. Hope you understand this. Everything we do is based on agreements. We have made agreements with ourselves, with other people, with God, with life. But the most important agreements are the ones we make with ourselves. In these agreements, we tell ourselves who we are, how to behave, what is possible, what is impossible. One single agreement is not such a problem, but we have many agreements that come from fear, deplete our energy, and diminish our self worth. So we won't be able to detect if we are unconsciously just living the life without working on ourselves. It will take some time to understand. I've been meditating. I started my journey in 2005. Fortunately, I feel blessed. There's a lot of self transformation I'm going through, and this is a true statement. So first, there are four principles. I mean, four agreements. Being impeccable with your word is the first one. So what it says is speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. So no more innocent conversation turning confrontational. No more unwarranted criticism, gossip, blame, or twisted truth to fit someone's agenda. No more words spoken with the intention to hurt, punish, shame, or put down others, or even yourself. No more self criticism, self loathing, self doubt, self punishment, guilt, regret, or feelings of inadequacy. Much more appreciation, gratitude, uplifting conversations, support, acceptance, compassion, connection with other people, loyalty. These are the things you should accumulate. So simply be impeccable with your word. So whatever the we learn from the masters that come from the unconscious, subconscious layers, those are like seeded. We have to seed them in our soul. Receive them, yeah. Receive that energy, and that will grow in background. We don't need to do. It's like investing in the market. It will just grow, or investing in the fixed deposit will grow. Similar to that, in spiritually, be impeccable with your word. Like golden words, put it, accept. Second one is don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you don't be the victim of needless suffering. So we just become immune, become victim because uh, we just take the others' opinions, actions. Otherwise, that's why hence we go through suffering. A lot of quarrels between other people, a lot of complaining once we come back to home. In the office, that guy this did, he did that, she did that. Lot of mourning I have gone through in my life also. Like I have experienced a lot of pain also, but I have my own solutions now because of such truths. I read such books. Fortunate to read this. So each one we can talk when we meet uh, personally, or when you ask questions, we can talk a lot of life experience. Here, I am sure everybody have. If you know this, we'll save much more time in our lives. So rather, we are living in that top layer of consciousness, wasting a lot of time. We forget to dive in to work on ourselves. That is the purpose of our life. So that's so much beautiful, friends. Once you go within, so no more feelings of hurt by someone's words or actions. No more fear that people may react unfairly. No more need for validation and approval, since other people's opinion of you are not a reflection of the truth. No more attachment to changing what other people do or say. Much more freedom to focus on service and positive impact, since you are no longer burdened by other people's judgment. Third one, don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and trauma. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform yourself. No more fear of asking questions that might make you look bad. Oh, if I ask, what will happen? Rather, I will just assume. Easy. But there are a lot of issues with assuming, a lot of problems. Assumption is our own image of that any concept. But that image is different who spoken about it. So we have to clarify, is that what I'm seeing? Are you also seeing the same? It's very important. No more waiting for people to give you what you want when you haven't asked them directly because you think they should know. So there are many examples. We, especially with spouses, like our people who we live with, we assume that they do it for us. They should know. No more worrying, catastrophizing, or attributing bad intents to people. So I'll just go to next one. Always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best. And you will avoid self judgment, self abuse, and regret. No more letting yourself down, feeling regret, frustration, self criticism. No more thinking you should do more or you should do better. Such kind of thinking, when you are sick, you can't do in our own pace, right? So you can do less. So if you, on a day, it is a low performing day, or you didn't do much, uh, so you do your best on the day, and next day wake up even to do even better than yesterday. That gives a challenge to life. Otherwise, a depressing outcome will come if you don't follow such principles. No more beating yourself up when you are ill, overwhelmed, or depleting. Let's say a person always criticizes, "Oh man, I'm so stupid, why did I do that? I always do like this. Oh, today's month end. Oh, I do like this." So, we create month end means, okay, they like this. Monday morning, like this. I'm so dull on Monday mornings. So we create such self talk. These are very dangerous. So that is what we should work on ourselves. Always be integrated. Always be integrated with what you think, what you speak, what you do. Most of the time, people are misaligned. They will think something to go and do it today. I'll finish some work in the office or anywhere in a work culture or even in our houses. But due to some pressure, when they see somebody, they change, they forget, they do what others want. Let's say, example. So if you intend to do something, speak that, hey, I want to do this. I'll allocate some time. You negotiate. You'll improve like leader, and you do it. So you're aligned. So pleasing is a not right way. Authentic self is a best policy. I mean, being authentic is the best policy. No need to please anybody. It's okay. They'll understand you. They'll come again next day, right? You keep moving in life, rather stuck soul. You live your life. If you're working, just work. Don't do something else. So, if you're working in the office space or your day-to-day life, just focus on that. If you are at home, just focus on house related works, but not the office works. So uh, we are like in a fast paced, we are so much distracted with the mobiles. I don't need to tell that how distracted we are. So we keep scrolling or we forget. It will each message will take you to the different frequencies. Even some office jokes will come and we think, okay, we'll connect to that and we keep thinking about it. So that proliferation of thoughts, some people cannot control. So, okay, we'll come back to that. So these kind of lot of topics are there. So we need to do our best, always do our best with integrated self and make sure here the point is feeling self-criticism. It's very dangerous. Even though some jokes, especially some people share some jokes in some fun way, but they are then they we have to we obey that in a to confess that, oh, I am also like that. I am also Monday lazy person. Some Monday joke comes for people who go to office, they feel very low. We just agree in that group chat or in that group and they mix. Rather, whatever you say, you just need to override at least within you. No. That is just a joke. I'm not taking it. You have to confess it. So when you when you speak, it has to be we are not just faking, right? We have to be true self. So we will talk what we mean. Yeah. So you can make jokes also, but cannot put bad seeds in within you. And another interesting thing is there is fifth agreement. There is another beautiful point. Be skeptical. So this fifth agreement, a new book has come from the same author. The fifth agreement is to be skeptical, but learn to listen. Be skeptical, but learn to listen. Be skeptical because of what you hear isn't true. what you hear isn't true always. You know that humans speak with symbols, and that symbols are only the truth because we agree, not because they are really truth. You know the relative truth and absolute truth concept? Sun rises in the east is example of relative truth. Indeed, sun won't rise in the east, right? Because Earth is rotating. We think that sun is coming from the east. But the absolute truth is it's not. So simply other example of relative truth and absolute truth is there is a big building, tower, multi-story. So a person standing of north front sees this color, the color of the wall is of the building is red. Two persons talking on the phone. The other person says, no, it is yellow color because he's standing in the front of building, one is behind the building. But absolute truth is who sees from the helicopter, they know that it is having four colors. So, but the second half of the agreement is to learn to listen. And the reason is simple. When you learn to listen, you understand the meaning of the symbols that people are using. You understand their story, and communication improves a lot. So we think that it doesn't make sense, when we talk to some people or in a workplace, because every people have some symbols. We see every people sees with their having some third eye power. They see objects, everything in a mental image. But the same image I am seeing may not other person may not see it. So we have to talk. Rather assuming he don't know, making him wrong, just talk to the people, are you thinking this way or what is your image? Just have a small chat. Don't believe yourself or anybody else. Don't believe yourself or anybody else. Use the power of doubt to question everything you hear isn't really truth. Is it really truth? Listen to intent behind words. So we should see the intent, friends. So intent is the key. The karma is decided on. Okay. So what is some? Okay, that's a big topic, and you will understand real message. Even nature speak, which has energy within programmed. Uh, I mean, so be skeptical. We have to be skeptical rather assuming. So rather assuming, be skeptical and listen. So we have to connect to people and check. So then the quarrels will reduce and the connection will improve, spiritual connection. So the five agreements: be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, always do your best, be skeptical and learn to listen. And friends, with that, let's say a nutshell of the book. I have a lot of examples to say, but due to short time, I'm just concluding that part. But I'm coming to our grand celebration. We are creating this event. All of our masters working on this project with the Purnima celebrations. We are inviting uh, our masters who have been doing service. I have one more slide. And I'm going to, and this is not just a slide, I have some points to share. Gautam Buddha gave his final words to his disciple Ananda, Appo Deepabhava. One needs to lit her own light. Light in Buddhism represents spiritual illumination, wisdom, compassion, and inner radiance, guiding individuals towards enlightenment and inner peace. And in this process of enlightenment, only one and only you can help yourself. One need to lit his own light. No one else would do it. No need to depend on others. One need to find one's job. No one else would find you. You have to work on your job. Raman Maharshi says, Raman Maharshi, Indian says, just Google it if you don't know. Guriye Guruvu. So Guru means focus. That is our Guru. One need to have concentration on what they are doing. So sadhana is essential than prarthana. Prarthana means just no don't that means it doesn't mean that you don't stop doing prarthana. It means sadhana is more important. So if you do 80% sadhana, have 20% prarthana. Understand? So there is a lot I can add, but one more slide, last slide I will share. Very interesting. I'll talk to Mr. Rafiqi's message from the Mofa for some movie. A single stick may smoke, but it will never burn. So that means, as Patri sir in the meditation told, we do meditation, that's fine. We get a mukti. Mukti means liberation. If you teach meditation, okay, I learned meditation I'm practicing for last 5 years or 2 years of 6 months. If we have some transformation, we can tell our friends, teach meditation or tell, hey, there is a PSSM UK team doing some service, some meditation is going on every day. Why don't you join? Just explain. Then when you do, even that word liberates you, teaching meditation, parimukti, it's called parimukti. Parimukti carries the essence of complete liberation or absolute freedom. It is often used in spiritual philosophical context to describe the state of ultimate release from worldly attachments or suffering. If you have a lot of tensions, this kind of act, 10% also you do, a lot of liberation. And the third one is Mahaparimukti, which example promoting meditation. Like I'm telling about that program, that is what promoting. You also to promote whatever to your extent. So that is all about it. And just to explain, confirm, contact my number, WhatsApp. If you want to, if you are ready to teach meditation, Patrisa says 4 principles: meditate, teach, read books, or teaching means Sajjana Sangatya, collaborate and talk about it, or take the opportunities like this. And fourth one is spread the meditation, and the promoting meditation part. You can donate 10 pound or 1 pound also, you'll get the same benefit. I mean, I'm not asking money here, but it is like just contribute, support the program, come join us, contact me if you want to have any information how to do this. We work together. We are managing with other masters. We started with like 5 people, 3 people 10 years ago. Now we have 50 plus in that group of masters. So if you want to join us, as Rafiki said here, so that's welcome. Do contact me or any of our masters. We can help you out. And sorry for overrunning a bit more time. And let me know what are all your thoughts. I'm open for questions, friends. If you have anything.
Thank you, Anna, for your session today. Very nice one. I was actually thinking about reading the Toltec arguments, but yeah, agreements. Sorry, yeah. So through this session, I got to know what are the main essence of that. Yeah, it's really important for all of us to align what we are speaking, what we are thinking, what we are doing. Only then we'll be able to get proper benefit out of it. Otherwise, we'll be dissipating our energy and losing our energy actually. Yeah. And taking things personally, that is important. So we take everything to our heart actually, as if that is the only thing, that is our own thing. And we just stuck with that, and we try to lead our lives in a pathetic way. And assumptions, that is one more important thing actually. From my childhood, if you see, I had this habit of, means I was not able to communicate things. I wanted to express, but I won't be able to express because of so many things from my childhood. So I I would be having so many assumptions actually. Okay, this might be this. Okay, they're thinking, they're expecting this, they're expecting that. Or so I won't get clarification, but I just go with assumptions most of the times. But this is something a very nice one. I'm still working on it. Even sometimes I do assume things actually. Yeah, this is something I have to work upon. Yeah, always do your best. That is also one more important thing. So whatever might be the situation, whatever, whether we are in a difficult phase or in a happy phase, whatever it is, we should be giving our best. Yeah, these 4 points really good enough. Yeah, good to know, Anna. Thank you very much.
Yeah, yes, Mohan. Very well practical your way of contemplation. Yeah, that is how we start our once we listen something, then we internalize, we start working it. When you talk about it, uh,
Yeah,
especially when you talk, you intend to action and you are working on it. So that is a great transformation, and I'm glad you took it. Uh, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for this, and uh,
thank you.
a lot of
Yeah, when
questions
we
in the
speak, actually, we get the confidence actually. Okay, how actually we are. Because we think so many things to convey, but actually how much we are able to convey what we are thinking, that we'll be able to understand when we start speaking, when we start expressing, then that will help us. Okay, this is the area we have to work upon, something like that. So yeah, it is really useful. Thanks, Anna. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, indeed. I am so thankful to all the spiritual masters working in this planet Earth.
Yeah, yeah,
Normally, when I am in a just the conscious, first layer of my layer, in a normal consciousness, I think that why these many people are talking, they don't have any work, or such kind of negative thoughts will come. But when I meditate or see my life throughout the way I transformed, I feel like I am Dvija. I took a second life in the same incarnation. So that my past self is totally different. I used to I have a lot of fears, lot of shyness. I'm unable to talk with in front of lakhs of people, which I got opportunity in many stages. Also in the Dhanama Chakra, when Patriji gave the mic. So where this has come from, so that all will develop within you. So all the our masters who I am referring them is they take us to the subconscious or this unconscious spectrum. They talk from that space. So we have to connect to them. What are they talking? So that we have to connect and work on it. It is an opportunity. At least in that moment, we are connecting to that space, working on it. So that is the beauty of it.
yeah, yeah.
And there are a lot of questions in the chat, like I mean, there are some questions there, some are appreciating. Uh, Four Agreements is a brilliant book. It added much awareness to my subtle patterns of thinking and behaving. Thank you for introducing me to the Fifth Agreement, a book on my reading is in a list for sure. Yeah, I like book reading. I'm inspired by, Swadhyaya Yoga, one of the wings of PSSM. Um, Thank you much for your presentation. Can you please share how you got into meditation? I got into meditation in year 2005 when I'm going to graduation college. My uncle, who has a shop, computer shop, he has started a small pyramid center. He used to take in India. I'm from Southeast India, from Andhra Pradesh. He has small computer center, and he was paying 400 rupees for that pyramid house. He put some big pyramids. They're hanging, and in the evening he opens that for 1-2 hours, and he put some music. I went there and meditated. Even though I know him from many years, that topic never came, meditation. When I'm ready, it came. So then he asked, "Why don't you come today? I'll teach you meditation." Then I heard Patrija's voice and I went into deep meditation, and it was very pleasant. Oh, I was surprised, and the master who is my uncle. He is very pleasant. I think he has a small shop. How come he's so pleasant and he's so happy? Where people are running outside in the world, and where I'm studying in a very prestigious, very posh college. A lot of people are running, and even though I'm studying in that super university, and I mean top well-known posh college, I don't know anything because I don't understand. So what is this confusion? Lot of conditioning. With that, I saw him very pleasant. Then I understand by practicing. I when my first job started, I started meditating every day. I mean, I have a lot of experiences, but we when we can meet, I can elaborate a lot. It will take a full session. But one experience, I will say, first experience, I did continuous 6 months meditation. I have lots of thoughts. I have dual thoughts. It's like in a minute level, I get two thoughts, and again two thoughts. A lot of dual thoughts. It's like going right or left. There I stuck. That decision making have 1,000 attributes this side, 1,000 attributes this side. Which one to say? Decide that many attributes I have. So many people are having. So the latter horoscope wise, I saw that, okay, what is this happening? Oh, what is my horoscope? Okay, I am a Gemini. Okay, Gemini has that characteristic. Okay, I check with many multiple Geminis. Okay, they also have that. Okay, I did some horoscope analysis also that I can talk about later. But after doing 6 months of meditation, first day, even meditation, I get a lot of thoughts. So that first moment was very blissful after 6 months. Then from that day, my life transformed. So the in office, I used to deliver work for 3 months, but on that day, I delivered. I mean, sorry, I used to take 2 weeks of time, but after the 6 months, I was delivering within 2 days, 3 days, and whatever I submit, on-site coordinator used to say, "This is perfect. You understood what I'm trying to say." Otherwise, the problem earlier was understanding gap. The object, I was going for assumptions because fear of asking, maybe, or no clarity, lot of things, lot of assumptions, and it used to take. I delivered something. Oh no, I asked something else along with this. Lot of things. So that to clarify, Dakshaji is Dakshaji is directly messaging me. So yeah, Dakshaji, you want to ask directly? Feel free to. I'm happy to stay here. Explain. Yeah. Please come and can you put him? Yeah, madam, please go ahead.
Madam, can you unmute yourself?
I think everybody.
You can unmute yourself, madam. Yeah.
I have, yeah. Thank you very much, first of all, for the lovely evening. I think there's so much to understand, but also I feel sometimes, it's good to revise further and just clear some of the things, because the deeper wisdom of the soul is there. But when you're listening, it kind of creates further space, if you see what I'm saying. And something that you mentioned today as well is that, it's good to express, but there is a space sometimes that's required to also sit with and see what it comes for you. And I think in the short span of the hour, it's good to listen. And I think I often find that I want to digest it a little bit more, and sometimes the questions come through. So I value very much the opportunity of connecting with the masters here. And I think today I felt I felt a little bit left out because of my commitments. I couldn't join at 9 o'clock, but hopefully I'll pick up the recording and go through the first slide, which I think was very important. And I particularly love the meditation, which I missed as well, and hearing Patriji's voice is just does some magic, you know. So there's so much truths in why we must meditate even before taking anything in. So thank you again, and I will certainly go through the recording. I appreciate all the time and efforts you put in through this to motivate us and to help us make that transformation.
Thank you, Dakshaji. I really admire your words, and yeah, please join us. We're all, thanks for meditating. So with this group meditation, your energy amplifies us a lot. So it's not just lost. We are all doing a great work here by transforming, helping ourselves, indirectly helping a community. So thank you so much.
Yeah, and I just wanted to add one thing. I believe you run some, you host some of the morning and evening meditations as well. Yeah, so it's good to put a face to the voice, you know, particularly in some meditations. And I'm not at my best in the evenings, I must say, but I really do like to join as much as I can in this. So thank you for the encouragement.
Yeah, pleasure is mine, and I'm just transmitting the great words from greatest souls in the planet Earth. We have to do that work, right? Yeah. And morning meditation, evening meditation, my experience is throughout my practice, so many, over the past 2 decades. Sometimes I do morning, sometimes I do evening, sometimes I do after office. Various experiences are there. So I feel when I do night meditation, what happens? My astral body sometimes releases out with the more energy. Couple of times it happened. I can feel it, and with so much energy. When you do night meditation sleep, I can wake up early because I have more energy in my spiritual bodies and the physical body. I used to wake up easily 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I don't need more sleep. So that beauty I observed. That is one of the experience I want to share because you just mentioned it. That feeling was there. I'm not a night. Again, this is a criticism. I'm not a night person. Who is night person? Who is a day person? Day and night is a myth for the soul. And only enlightenment. And you're enlightened, there is no day and light. It's just absolute truth, real, relative truth. Sun is always there. We are just hiding behind. So,
Yes, of course.
so in our physical life, of course, we have day and light. So we have to experiment, and then don't just give that word. I'm no night, morning. Maybe that is relatively we have to affirm. We can't just take it because change will happen. You will do night meditations much better over a period of time. Then you will feel, oh no, there. In 2005, I told I am not a night person, but I am also a night person. I can do it. Yeah.
Again, it's a state of mind, isn't it? It's really a state of where one wants to be, and everything is possible. But in reality, I find that there are many things that the heart may wish, the soul may want, but sometimes the karmic patterns and karmic bondages, karmic pulls often kind of stop you. Yes, the body, of course. I don't see there can be limitations. There may be kind of certain strengths that can exist within us and certain weaknesses, but as long as we are aware of how we can manipulate it to get to the best of it.
Absolutely. So it's what I learned in my life is self doubt, self-criticism, a lot of indirectly the inner talk works on us. So while meditating in the day, we have to recall every day. We have to purify our body that we shouldn't, with those words, we make our body toxicate. We add toxication. We have to intoxicate by filtering out during a meditation. So like one example, if any negative, let's say today I was angry with somebody, we have to reload that moment in a deep meditation state if you where you can, and then what is the best expression I can give to that person. So when you transform that, it is purified. Next day, same scenario occurs, we respond well. So likewise, we have to clear our past. We can clear whatever comes in an expressive way. We don't know where it is coming from. So the more we do this exercise day by day, the lot of healing happens naturally. So yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks for talking. Nice to see you, Lekshaji.
Thank you very much, Master, for wonderful meditation session. You know, when I was hearing Patriji's voice, I was getting goosebumps. The way Patriji talks, the way he guides, you feel that he is standing next to you or sitting next to you and you're doing meditation with him. And later on, the agreements which you mentioned, outstanding, because we are very much aware of what other people are doing. We don't have any awareness about my own patterns, my own habits, and I don't have awareness the way I am talking to my own self. Like we take ourselves for granted all the time, and you decoded everything so nicely, so beautifully. And on the top, sometimes the masters share the things we won't grasp it, but whatever you were saying was like, it is touching the soul, that it's come from your core, because you already experienced in your life and you shared that wisdom with us. Thank you very, very much, Master. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Monica ji. Really, I think I can resonate what you're saying, and a lot of depth in your words, definitely. So it's lots of experience you added. You're motivating. Yeah, thank you so much. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, anybody, friends? Shall we wind up? Otherwise, thanks for joining today. Okay, that's it, Mohan. Over to you. So, dear friends, tomorrow morning we have meditation as usual, and tomorrow with another master we have session. And thank you for joining, everybody. Good night.
Yeah, thank you all, masters.
Thank you, Masters.
Happy night, all of you. We'll connect tomorrow again.